Okay, so episode 9 already, and yeah, I'm just in the middle of upgrading the base again. Just putting this little welding arm to finish up this, and I'll show you a little ship I've been working on here and the first fighter hangar bay, which might change again because I've been working on whether I can hang it sideways or not, but I think sideways would be stupid because there's only 3 thrusters unless I change the design. So might work in space, but not down here. But for now, all I'm doing is just getting these welded up. It's just a matter of extending pistons and turning the rotor. Okay, so that would be that side done. Now I need to reverse that one. I might have to up the speed on it, but to be fair, if I'm only going to use it once to go up, back along, and then once again to turn down, probably not going to change it. I mean, it's taking a little while, so I might change it for the next one. It's nearly there now anyway. Actually missed the last one, so I need to get that again. So let's jump back in, go into this, just go for that hinge, which is the welding arm at the top, and I'm just going to set the velocity, yeah, a little bit higher. That should do, I think. And let's just try that again. So reverse it and switch it down. Yeah, it could probably be do with a little bit more speed again. That should do. There we go, that's that one. And again, just switch this. Quite, yeah, let's try one. Let's see what that does. So yeah, one rotation works nicely, or 1 RPM, I should say. I think that's pretty high enough. But I might actually need 2. Yeah, that should do. I can't see it doing anything, so what is happening? I think they are a little bit out, so that. Okay. What has that done? That's nearly perfect. Okay, so do I? Did I turn it off? What happened? Quickly refill on hydrogen and just have a quick look at that welder. It's definitely on. So what am I missing? Is it plate? Yes, it is. Steel plate printing out, and head back upstairs. It's not really upstairs, as there is no stairs. Okay, well I'll leave that there whilst it's getting the plate, because it obviously wants a fair amount to do all of that. And I will show you the little welding grinding ship that I built in the meantime. So 2 subgrids with welders, grinders facing the other way, rotors obviously to turn them, and then just a block with conveyor at the front, conveyors in here, 2 cargo containers, a connector, 3 batteries, and then a ton of thrusters. And that's every direction covered, including turning it upside down, potentially to get it into a strange situation. But if it turns upside down, I don't actually have, which I might need to look at quickly, any left to right thrust, which was a bit silly of me. I could actually put those on here, which it should work. Bit of an oversight on my part there, unless I put them underneath. But I have got a couple of what are they called? Gyros hidden in the middle there. I could move them underneath here, under here, hide it in the armor plating at the front here. Again, I'll come back to that because I hadn't thought about the side-to-side thrust. A little bit stupid. I could add a little pack on the back here. Again, I'll figure something out. But then, like I say, just been working on this fighter bay, and I've got it on piston in the middle because it is 7 wide, and I think the compartment I made was 9 wide, so it's got a block clearance on either side, and it's 7 blocks tall if I was to go to the ceiling and mine that out a little bit more, and then if that was placed one further down, it would fit sideways in that 3 block, which just minimizes the storage space. I'm just thinking about how I could fit them on a mothership, a spaceship. Otherwise the hangars have to be quite big to get them in. Yeah, let's just quickly look at this. So definitely going to need more thrusters. So how do I put them on? I think that is going to be my solution. Structure components and grids are needed. Don't need that many, but never mind. Again, I could put 2 more on the bottom. Or 1. So I think it should be that, actually. Cool. Okay, that fixes that problem. And just need to go in, get the thrusters, and add them. All in. Save them. And then stupidly Right, well, I think because those came up saying that they were down, I think it said, which I really don't want them to say down. I wanted them to say left or right, so we're gonna have to see whether they work. But I just need to put some groups together. Whoops. Okay, that should be everything I need to set this up. So batteries want to go recharge on and off. Thrusters toggle block on and off. I think I want the connector. And I need to put the rotors in as well. So rotors. That identifies them immediately. That's one or the other. And let's just double check. That one's going up. I think I had it at. What was it? 0.5. Let's just do that, much easier. And obviously I need to have these at exactly the same, otherwise they won't turn at the same time. So let's put some braking torque on them because I don't want them to go spinning out of control. And left rotor lock has it going up as well. Nice. Okay, so they are both perfectly aligned and both heading the same way. So now if I select both, how to spell rotors then. Save that. Come into here. And now change the batteries, set the thingy. Yeah. I want the rotors. So this wants to turn lock on and off, and then reverse. Then toggle block on and off, toggle block on and off. Okay, and for the minute, let's turn everything on. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Everything is on, spinning. So if I cut this away, that is not a good sign though. And even with dampeners on, so I might just have to quickly relog the game. Hopefully, it's done this before. It did this in a previous world where, I don't know, for some reason it's got enough thrust to lift itself, but the inertial dampeners aren't working properly. So hopefully just you know, reloading the world, rebooting again will actually help. So let's see. Normally it's fairly quick loading the world. Big jump then and a little jump again. So hopefully we'll be back in again any moment. The mods do obviously slow down how quickly the game loads, but that wasn't too bad. So is this an issue with thrusters or not? Let's find out. Today's episode: how many thrusters do you need to fly? And this hasn't even got anything in it yet, so maybe it's the weird thruster interaction from this, so let's just try that quickly. Okay, it seems that was the culprit. So let's just turn that off. And just go in, because I just added those other two thrusters. So that one and that one, turn them off and then add them in. And let's see, wow. What I can do is, not what I wanted to do. Let's just whack on that. And I mean, I could whack it straight in the front, but I feel like I kind of want the similar thrusters to all be together, so let's do that quickly. Okay, so it does look a bit of a beast, and I'll probably add those bits back in later, but just for now, I need to take those, turn them off. Save them into the group. Okay, right, so all on. Oh. I think that's about that. It's actually really difficult to manually perfectly level a ship, but that should do for now, because I do want a landing gear in here somewhere. So it takes up 3 blocks, but it doesn't take either side of it. So that one, that one, that one are all coming out, and they're in there. Yeah, that's cute, snug, hidden quite well. Yeah, so let's quickly get into the G menu and just add that on. I think I have got auto lock enabled on that, so let's just quickly turn that off. And now I can come down, lock, turn that off, and get out, and it should sit perfectly. Nice. Okay, well that solved the issues there. It didn't have any issues with rotating in air, so yeah, that should be enough thrusters and enough of that kind of stuff. Really, what I want to do is not do that, because I've only got a couple of minutes of flight time. Hopefully. Ooh. Yeah, it wants to drop quite quickly, so you got to be careful with the down thrust. I think 3 of them might be now a little bit much. Okay, so lock that on, turn them off, and now she's plugged in, charging on temporary little docking solution here, suggested by Bubble Whack. Thank you very much for getting in contact, bro. Appreciate the comments and the suggestion. Like I said, this is only a temporary thing at the minute, but it's just so I can extract whatever I need here and weld all of this up. And there's quite a lot here. So I'm going to dip back inside, sit down here. Off. Now, let me think about this. It only has one cargo container, so maybe I could do with extending it again. Because I kind of want more ice now. That's not such a huge issue. Okay. So let me know what you think of the purple and black theme as well, because that is kind of what I'm going for. It's not really good colours for Earth, but I think in space, dark purple, dark purple is quite dark colour, and it would blend in quite nicely. And the black just helps to, break that up a little bit more as well. I might interchange another couple of colours and kind of camo it a little bit, but we'll see. We shall see. For now, I did fill up my hydrogen bowl just so I can come over here. Just double check on the big orange brick that I've got going on over here. So, control panel. In fact, do I have a seat? I haven't set it all up front, no, but I can sit here and look. So, pistons out. Put that down to 5 meters. And then reverse them. So that should be pulling a whole nother layer off down here. And silicon here should get hit by this final piston. It might be a bit close. And again, the drill is going to get me a little bit more nickel here, not an awful lot. What I was more concerned about is getting silicon here, nice, was that magnesium, which it is never likely to get close to. Because these were at full reach at that point, so the real magnesium was all over here a little bit further, so I really need to dig in again. Whether I go a bit further out, I'm not sure. I might just scrap the idea of a huge mine like this, because it's impractical spending all that time building all this infrastructure and then it being static. You know, I can't move this to another site, and you know, once you've built it, it can only dig what you're capable of reaching. There might be other magnesium out in this direction that I can reach potentially, but it doesn't look like it. There's nickel, silicon all the way out here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any magnesium on this side. So yeah, we definitely fell short on that one. In the meantime, it does look an awful lot like cobalt magnesium. Now at the minute my tool sounds and every game sound is reduced, so I mean the music you can just hear a little bit of. I thought that would help with setting an ambiance, but again, Bubba suggested that I use a mod by Splitsy, who I'm sure a lot of you know, is well recognised YouTuber who obviously plays Space Engineers. I'm not sure if he plays anything else. I'm kind of really only interested in Space Engineers, so but yeah, that's the magnesium that I need for now, just to get a little bit more for, you know, obviously from my resources, and so that I can make more ammunition to protect myself. That'll all get sucked out and that'll go in the refineries. It'll make some more of that ammunition that's up, needing to be prepared. And in the meantime, this bad boy is connected. See, these are all powered and they are all connected. Unfortunately, because I've had to take this connector out, they are not connected for defense purposes. So there's 3 turrets here, 5 turrets, and only one here that's actually connected. So that is something I do need to be concerned about in the near future when some of these encounters decide they do want to start coming and attacking me again, because it has already happened. Unfortunately, it was off camera, but this should now have a fairly decent charge upon it, which it does seem to. 13 hours. So fully recharged in 5 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours. Let's just quickly put those on recharge, because it doesn't look like they're going to take that long, and it's all going to help in the meantime. Now if I select that and go in components, and let's see if I can put, I've got to be careful, because if I fill up a container then nothing can pass through it. Yeah, I could do with a few more of them being made. What else could I possibly need? I don't think I'll need the computers, but again, it doesn't hurt to have a couple of them in there. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So turn them on, put the batteries on auto, disconnect, and yeah, beautiful, she flies still, which is good. And yeah, perfect. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely a fan of this ship. Seems to be working exactly as I wanted it to. Seems to be mobile enough to deal with what I'm doing. Agile enough as well. So, I don't think I'm going to have what I need for these. So I haven't got any grids. But nevertheless, let's get that welded up. Ooh. So let's set that on, but never mind, that's not a big issue. wait for it to finish doing what it's doing. There we go. Okay. That is so much quicker and easier than carrying and hand welding everything. Okay, I have a feeling I still need quite a lot of stuff, so yeah, stay there. Steel, construction components, large tubes, so we also had enough motors and everything. Large tube, construction components. So it's quite nippy. I'm a little bit worried to sort of, test at full speed heading back, because I don't know whether it was going to stop or not. So let's just connect. Yeah. Connect up, turn the engines off, put it onto recharge quickly, and quickly go into the inventory menu and add a whole load of other stuff back in again. So I didn't need any of that, didn't need any of that. What I do need is steel plate, I think it's construction components, which I know I haven't got any of, so some of them, going. Construction components, what was the other thing? Is it large tubes? I think. Tube. Yeah, maybe that's enough. Let's try that. So 12 minutes. Again, we're about back to where we were before I took off, so hopefully if I set them to auto again, put the engines on and unlock, yeah, 18 minutes. It's not too bad. Cool, that seems to be trying to get zapped. Construction components, which is the one thing that I didn't have any of, so let's just get the rest of this welded up if I can. I think this all wants construction components anyway, so let's just head back. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes, like, it's not like driving a car. When you fly one of these things, you got 4 angles of thrust, but sometimes you're not facing one of those directions. It's could be a little bit. I mean, it would be for sure if you were actually flying it. Scary. So yeah, hats off to those those that do fly serious planes, and I mean not all planes to be fair, but cool. Let's take off again. Hopefully now I should have enough components on board to actually finish this. Quite satisfying seeing them all pop into reality as they finish being constructed. So there we go, that's done. And just going to be this bit done. No, don't do that. Reverse. What are you doing? Off. turn them all off. Do not want you doing that. Thank you very much. So yeah, apart from that little hiccup there, seems to have gone fairly successfully, and it's all been done fairly quickly as well, which, as I say, it's much nicer than hand welding for sure. So what are you missing now? Metal grids. Well, I think, to be fair, considering there's only about 20 metal grids in each one, I think that might be acceptable to do by hand. So just get sucked up to that a little bit and lock us up, set it on recharge, turn the engines off and turn them off because I don't want to get zapped coming in and out. So yeah, now 70 odd, 80 odd metal grids. Oops. What am I? No grids. I've got no grids. Uh-oh. And that's because I got no cobalt, I think. Yeah. So, just quickly, I believe, yeah, just here. There's a tiny little cobalt mine I've got going on in here. And I'll just fill up so I don't have to do this again at any time soon. Yep. Nice, nice, nice. And again, shouldn't be that complicated, but it is. Put that in there, and then have a look for where that's gone. Stone refined first, get it out of the way, and get that cobalt refining so that I can get a couple of grids. Get these finished. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Right. So this is definitely all sorted. I'm just going to do that quickly. Places. So that's those two. I have already named it, so that's not an issue. Yeah. And I think this was the one that's called the hydro rig. So that's the top one, right? Top. That's the weld arm up at the top. Now it would make sense that it's this one. It is perfect. Okay, so let's just change that name. Hydro arm bot. Okay. I think this is the one downstairs in the hangar to the right. So I should probably just quickly name that one. Small grid. I mean, it's a bit much, but no. Okay, right, so if it came down 10 meters, it might connect with the floor. So first of all, let's set that bottom arm one up to have a much higher velocity than that. I think that might work. It's difficult to say whether that's going to do it or not. So let's see how fast that is. Probably wants a bit more torque. That is fairly quick. I think I want to slow it down to about 2. So that should be a rotation every 30 seconds. Which again, might be quite fast. So let's just go for 1.5. There's no limit to set. They're all fine. Drills. Yeah, okay, so turn all of them on. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Ooh, not that bad actually. Okay, right, well, that doesn't seem too fast. I'm gonna have to double check the settings quickly, and I need to get all the way back down here to get hydrogen. That's just so that I don't have to mess around in future, only being able to use this one. Like that. Okay, so that's all set up. I'm just going to do a little bit of this. Yeah, thank you very much. And that's just because this is like what I can see from the base. And I'll get the other bit sorted in a bit, including you know, the bridge section here. Okay, right, that is the basic structure set up, laid out. Nothing fancy, but yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe when I'm done mining everything possible, because it's on stilts, I can, you know, build a ship out of this. We'll see what happens. But for now, I want to name hydro. Oh. Okay. Then I've got to name all of these. Crikey. Pretty easier to do. These ones. Down on. Down to. It does make it easier if you put the thingies on the same side as one another when doing this. One, two, three, four, five. Yep, perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, there. 15 and then this hydro pistons. Where are those up points? Hydro pistons, so they are included in that. Bit mistake in there. So this one, so this one. drone arm out. Save. Their velocity is going to have to be ridiculously low. So maybe 2. Let's try that. I don't want them. Yeah, actually reversing in a minute, so that's cool. Yeah, like I say, let's get this one to reverse. And done. We'll see. We might get that whole piston all the way down here. Gotta be careful I don't get drilled. But we'll see. I think it would have been just grazing the floor, so we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I could have put another couple of pistons in. Yeah. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll get a little bit of that done and a couple of bits more in between this and the next episode, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But that's it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you for the next one. Safe.